February 19th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about handguns. In the last couple of weeks, me and my son, we bought a couple new pistols. And I got a CZ P07. And he wanted a Glock 5th generation 19. And I put about close to around 300 rounds through the CZ. And we put about 100 rounds through the Glock, and it malfunctioned 2 times in a row already. Now, not good, guys. Not for a brand new gun. And I'm going to show both of them. I'm going to basically explain what they cost. But my concern on this Glock is the barrel. It's got like a, I would call like it's rubbing, it's bouncing, it's got grooves. Now, I looked online here on YouTube, and there's a couple of other gentlemen that posted on YouTube. Now, this one guy, he hadn't had no malfunctions, and he ran over 3,000 rounds through this gun, but he had wear like the lines on the one that we haven't shot more than 100 rounds through. I mean, I don't know, it just makes me think that maybe there's not good enough tolerance, or maybe the way they're machining these. But my concern is it also jamming. Now, let me get into that for a minute about I did some research on these Glocks. Now, this holds like 15 in the clip. When we shot there, well, we purchased these both at Bass Pro, and mine actually had California clips in it, which means they couldn't have more than 10 rounds per. So my son's there in the Glock, I had him only put 10 rounds in each clip that he had. So there is a problem with the Glocks if you load that 15 supposedly bullet, because it's got a little bit too much. Maybe they didn't allow enough room for the last bullet, but there's a lot more tension on that spring, and they said that was causing some of the jamming. But this isn't what's causing this, okay? And then I've heard, well, sometimes it's just the break-in period, which maybe it is. But this barrel thing, I'm going to show you guys the barrel of the CZ. I'm going to show you the barrel of the Glock, and there is no comparison between the two. Now, I shot the Glock. I thought it was fairly accurate. It's more of a rapid fire. The CZ does very good rapid firing too. You can't rapid fire actually at Bass Pro, but you need to go bang, 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 you know, like 2 rounds per, like. But it seems like to me, like the CZ, the more, if you can shoot it quicker, it's more accurate. It has about a 14.5 pound pull on it. Now, when you basically pull the slide back, and mine's got a hammer on it, so you can use it kind of like a revolver, not like just a semi like with like the slide like on the Glock. So if mine's in the other two, where you have the hammer back in 2 other sections, there's about a 6.5 pound pull, is what I measured on it. So the Glock, of course, you know, it's probably got, I'm estimating probably about a 4.5 to 5 pound pull on the trigger. So it makes it a little bit quicker, you know, repetitively like. But like I say, we were shooting just single shots or 2 rounds. And we always load. We never load from the chamber. I noticed another thing they were talking about too. They said guys were putting the one in the chamber and then, you know, with the clip too. We always load with the clip. We put 10 in the clip, pull it all the way back, let it go forward. We don't hold it, you know, slowly. We let it, you know, go like it's supposed to. So I'm going to show this, and I don't know. I have my thoughts on this, but compared to the CZ was a $399 gun. The Glock was around $650. So mine CZ cost total with tax about $450. This Glock cost almost $700. It did cost $700. And to run just 100 rounds through it and have the barrel on the tip end and have it malfunctioning twice, I don't know. Now, like I say, I've ran almost 300 rounds through my CZ, and there hasn't been no malfunctions or anything. So let's get on with it, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys. Now this is the CZ P07. That's the one that I bought. And this is the 5th generation Glock here. And I'm going to take the slides off of them, and I want to show the barrels. And we'll get into that in a minute, so hold on. Okay, guys. Now, I want to show this first. Now, this is a CZ, and I've broken it down. I'm going to take the muzzle out here in a second, but I wanted to show this and get this in there so you guys can see where that spring is. Now, this is on the CZ. And we're going to go over here to the Glock. Hold on, guys, make sure I can. And now, another thing that was brought up, these Glocks, you know, there's like a 2-step. And you got to make sure it's all the way down. Now, I cleaned both these guns before either one, and when I got them back here, when the brand new, both of them, cleaned both of them, and made sure everything was right on the money. But I understand some of these guys put that on that first step, and that can cause also problems with that spring. Now, it's got a double spring there. And I understand they did that supposedly to make it a little bit more heavy duty for like NATO or whatever they said. But they said they had problems. Really, they said there was not a problem with the single spring, kind of probably like what's on the CZ like there. But they were having problems with this double like that. Now, I don't know. But I'm gonna show the, like I say, the muzzles, the barrels there. Let you guys take a look at this. Hold on. Okay, guys. Now I'm gonna show the barrel here. See if we can get it. I want to make sure you don't see any marks anywhere on it. A little bit of oil there, but no marks or anything. I want you guys to see that. My concern on the Glock, I'll let you guys see this. Let's see if I can get this in a little bit better here, guys. See if this will focus a little bit better. Okay. It looks like it's jumping, or like almost like if you were, I don't know what you would call it, but it's got lines there, like it's catching or something. Now, I found a couple other videos on YouTube that actually showed this too. But this guy, he had one like this, and he had ran 3,000 rounds through it. He hadn't had no malfunctions. Ours actually jammed 2 times in a row. So is that due to because the barrel's not correct? Does it have to do with the spring here? I don't know. And then there was another gentleman that was talking about the slide here, that something about back up in here that he seemed like he thought that maybe they weren't actually machined correctly. Now, I don't know, but that to me doesn't look good. If that was on the inside of an engine of a car, that was a camshaft, or if that was a crank main, you'd be in trouble. But that to me, and that's only, like I say, 100 rounds in that Glock. So I don't know, guys. That just to me looks very strange on that right there. I don't know. And like I say, hopefully it won't do it again, but we're going to contact Glock. I want to find out about this because this concerns me, because this is my son's gun here. And I don't know. Now, I don't dispute the accuracy. Like I say, it shot straight. But you know, if it don't last, that's a whole nother deal. And then, like I say, let me get the other I'll put mine next to it here so you guys can see. So. And mine here, like I say, it's had almost, like I say, probably around close to around 300 rounds through it. That's insane. And to think that other one, I mean, you're talking almost double the price difference from the CZ to the Glock. That to me, that barrel shouldn't have anything like that on it. I don't know. So hold on, guys. Okay, guys, when you look at them one more time, like you say, the CZ was $399, $450 with about tax. This was around $650 on this Glock Gen 519, which ran it up to $700. And I expect a lot, like I say, for a $700 pistol, it would be able to perform a lot better than that. So hold on, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. And the Glock is under warranty, so it should be okay. I mean, whatever, something has to be repaired on it. But I just, I don't know, it just blows my mind. Well, it blows my mind the way that barrel looks on there after just 100 rounds through it. I mean, to me, that looks like it's got more slop, not enough tolerance. Something's wrong with the spring. I don't know. Like I say, I found two other YouTube channels also that showed this, but one guy was showing it, but he didn't have no malfunctions in his, but he had over 3,000 rounds, and then his barrel looked like that. And what I can't get over, this is only 100 rounds, and the barrel looked almost close to what his was getting like at 3,000 rounds. I don't know. That's the only thing. That's kind of weird, I think. The CZ, like I say, ran almost 300 rounds through it so far. No malfunctions. Solid. There ain't no grooves on the barrel or anything like that whatsoever, guys. So anyway, I wanted to do this video because if anybody's looking for a handgun out there and goes to Bass Pro, be aware of these Glock Gen 19 5s. And I will do another update on this down the line once we find out what's going on. When I talked to Bass Pro over the weekend after we had been up there and we had shot already, because we didn't get to talk to anybody today when we shot it, when it did malfunction, because there was a lot of people there on Saturday. So we were back up there on Sunday, and that guy said, well, try to shoot it, one more time, and if you have any problems, then we could always, be at the go-between if they have to take a look at it, repair it or whatever. But, you don't think of a $700 handgun, it should have already been right where it needed to be. And if it was machine good and right, I wouldn't think it'd be doing that. Anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and have a good one out there.